Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Hannah Dennis, and here is a look at the updated drought conditions across the state. We're seeing some severe drought places all the way over in western Iowa, but there are some more moderate drought areas that are slowly creeping into central Iowa because of the lack of rain that we have had just last month. Last month was one of the driest Septembers that we have seen. In fact, it ranked as the 6th driest September we have seen. So it has been very dry, and unfortunately there's not a lot of chances for rain, but there is a small chance tonight. This is kind of what we're looking at. You can see that not everyone is going to get the chance to see something. In those areas that are shaded in green, there is a small chance, but it's not going to be anything big. If you're wanting measurable rain, probably look off towards the southeast. That is where you will most likely see the most rain out of this. So going through Futurecast tonight, you can see that some rain does start to enter the state, but it really likes to stay off towards the east. But some cells do start to bubble up a little bit as they are moving across the state. This happens in the early morning hours of Friday, and as we go more into Friday, looking at 6 a.m. on Friday, really pushes off towards the east, and we all start to dry out for the most part, and we continue to stay dry for the rest of Friday and going into Saturday. You can see that there's really just no clouds starting out our day on Saturday, and Saturday is going to be a warm one. It's going to be 90 degrees. That's what we're looking at. But taking a look at the next few days, just seeing how above normal we are at, you can see tomorrow slightly above normal, still going to be a very nice day, but tomorrow 22 degrees above our average temperature for this time of year. So it is really going to feel like summer instead of fall going into Saturday. We cool back down, but it's still not cool enough. We are still above average for this time of year, and we are going to continue to stay above average. This is looking at the next 8 to 14 days for temperature, and you can see we are in all kinds of red across the entire state, meaning we are going to see those warmer temperatures going into this month and as we go into over half the month, really. And a lot of us are going to continue to see those warmer temperatures across 3/4 of the U.S. Only places that are going to get that nice cool down to see those fall-like temperatures is really just along the entire East Coast right over here. So you can see that they are the only ones that are going to enjoy this kind of weather for the month of October. Right now we are going to get down to 56 degrees for tonight. There will be some passing clouds as that cold front comes through, maybe an isolated shower, but expect it more off towards the east. And then tomorrow we're looking at 75 degrees. It's a little bit of a cooler day, a little bit on the breezy side, but overall it's going to be pretty nice. It's going to be that fall-like day that many of us really want. And then Saturday is going to be a warm one. We're looking at 90 degrees. So for all those football games that are going to be outside on Saturday, expect it to be feeling like summer. And then we'll cool back down into the 70s going into this week. But you can see just a lot of sun, and we're not seeing a lot of clouds either because of how much dry air we have just across the entire state going into this week. And as we go into next weekend, those 80s return, but it's still not too bad. However, we still continue to stay dry. So as for the next 10 days, expect dry conditions, almost summer-like conditions for this weekend, but we'll level off into those upper 70s and low 80s.